Getting a little friendly, huh? There's only one way that ends, as far as I've seen.
He's just a toy. I'll play and throw him away when he stops being new and shiny.
Hello, greetings, welcome to the special episode 13. It is special for two reasons, because it's a fatal number, because we will visit Alderaan, one of the best designed planets, and probably personally the planet that I will get bored with quickest, or quicker than any other planet. I don't know why I get excited every single time I land on Alderaan, and then a couple quests later I'm already desperately bored. Come on, get me finish it and get out already. Thank God in this walkthrough we are doing only the main quest, so no boredom here allowed. Another special reason, probably the most special, is because we have 13 names selected for a giveaway. That was a mini game, a part of the previous episode of the walkthrough, episode 12. If you have seen it, you took part, hopefully. Only 13 names, qualifying of course. I will tell you more details in the end of the episode, because it is the gameplay that's most important, yes? Shall we continue? Use the ship's holo terminal, because we are about to travel to Alderaan.
You have recovered the artifact, I take it. Wonderful. Andronikos, what a pleasure to see you again.
Hello yourself. Looks like you finally found your rock.
Yes, thank you for leading us to it so obligingly. I'm sure you'll be a wonderful asset to my apprentice's crew. Now, apprentice, you must hurry and recover the remaining artifact.
Consider it done.
Let's be
I look
obedient.
forward to seeing you in your glory.
Quest is finished, and Sianka is level 30. Now we are going to Alderaan. Alderaan, as well as we all can see, is a planet for level 28 to 32. I'm level 30 and a half almost, so that's why I'm not using XP boost. It's not recommended to go too far ahead, because you are actually losing XP this way.
It's good to see you've made it safely to Alderaan.
Yeah, it was a very long and tough journey.
So rich in history. It's a shame you won't have time to visit the libraries.
I have never understood your fascination with reading.
To each his own, I suppose.
This is weird to
Alderaan
say. I
is
love
involved
reading,
in
damn it.
throes of civil strife. A usurper sits on the throne and all of Alderaan's nobles make war. Your artifact was discovered by the Jedi Order years ago, and given to one of Alderaan's noble houses. I don't know which one.
Any idea where I should start?
House Thul is allied with the Empire. Their young leader, Alana Thul, is eager to help you. Go to House Thul and speak with her. Hopefully with her aid, you can reclaim the missing artifact.
With or without her aid, I will claim the artifact, of course. Everybody knows that is a fact. I don't know if it's wrong. Every time I hear house regarding Alderaan, I think Game of Thrones. How broken am I? I'm supposed to be a die-hard Star Wars fan, and I shouldn't make associations with other games and book universe and everything. Right, while traveling, I want to make something very clear. Many of you hopefully have noticed that in between episode 11 and 12 I have changed something important within the titles of these episodes of the playthrough, because it's not anymore a playthrough. This is actually wrong wording. Playthrough is something that you do for the first time, or something that you do completely from the beginning to the end. And since I'm not doing a playthrough, it is actually a walkthrough. It involves a lot of guide items, suggestion, tips. I'm after all an experienced player. Did you know that? It doesn't matter if you did walkthrough, the real walkthrough, not the walkthroughs you see on YouTube these days. The real walkthrough is when you have researched the game, and 3.5, 4 years of playing is more than enough researching. I may not be master with all of the 8 classes and all of the 16 advanced classes the game offers, but I know more than enough to be able to do a very quality walkthrough. That's why I've decided in the middle of the episodes to change the title. So if you didn't know that actually there is a difference, yes there is, and a big one. Also, be very aware, most of the times you see a walkthrough video on YouTube, it's not a real walkthrough, it's just a playthrough, someone just playing the game blind. And I'm here quoting someone, I can't remember his name, General Slack I believe he was. He has a YouTube channel, and I watched an hour-long video guide for Witcher 3 that this person has made about a week ago. The video is kind of fresh, so he spent more than 100 hours researching this game before he starts his walkthrough, forgive me. This is how a real walkthrough should be done. Since I have many years of experience in Star Wars The Old Republic, I should probably never call these videos that I make playthrough, because they are actually walkthrough. Most of them are not just simple videos of me playing, but they involve, well, discussion, question, some kind of off topics from time to time. But most importantly, there are tips, suggestions, and ideas of how to play this class or other classes, or how to behave in the game in general. Maybe, not maybe, hopefully, all of you saw my latest video from, well, it was yesterday for me, from considering when I'm recording this episode. I'm talking about the SWTOR basic video, do's and don'ts for beginner players, leveling tips. Very well received video so far, not a single dislike, a lot of likes, quite a lot of comments, and very good feedback.
Welcome, Sith. I'm sorry
We'll continue
for
after
chaos.
this cutscene.
Alderaan is on the brink of civil war, but House Thul owes the Empire so much.
I am honored.
How gracious. If not for the Empire, House Thul, I would not be on Alderaan today. But our history can hardly be of interest to you. Darth Zash mentioned you're after a certain artifact. Am I correct?
That's my little secret.
Fair enough, but from what little I know, I may be able to help you. Allow me to introduce Morin. He's my personal Sith guard. He did some preliminary investigation after Darth Zash called.
Charmed to meet such a renowned and beautiful Sith. I began my research on a hunch House Organa close to ties with the Jedi. We captured and chatted with a Chamberlain of House Organa.
He confirmed that Organa holds the artifact, and that it is kept in their private vault in the Elysium.
Isn't House Organa your sworn enemy?
If we want to launch
Kind
an
of.
attack, we don't need to resort to tricks. Unfortunately, the Elysium is sealed tight, and the key is held by Nomar Organa, a powerful, revered, and insufferable Jedi Master. You are the only Sith on Alderaan who even stands a chance of defeating Nomar. We must bring him here.
Nomar Organa has a reputation for strength and power, but above all, for his principles. He is, by all accounts, the perfect Jedi. But everyone has weaknesses. Isn't that right?
Everyone has weaknesses, but especially Jedi.
This was actually a
I
tough
suggest you
choice.
start in the library of House Alder. They are devoted keepers of Alderaan's history. Personal connections, I think, would be
House
most
Alder
useful.
it is.
Siblings he was particularly close to, childhood friends. But be careful. House Alde is a close ally of Organa. They're likely to attack anyone from Thul on sight.
No,
It is
bug
an honor
with
to
the
meet
cape.
you.
Oh, that's not a cape. It is a part of the robe actually, and it's very buggy when she
Did I
sat
hear
down.
it right?
And this is a part of a
Darth Zash
cinematic.
really send you?
Yes, Urtel.
She is my master.
So it's true. I'm honored. Really. You were part of that group of slaves they brought to the academy for training, weren't you? They say it was you who killed Darth Scotia.
Who? I
I
like
don't
that.
know anything about that.
Secretive, I see. Suit yourself, I didn't mean to pry. But if I were responsible for one of the biggest coups in recent Sith history, I'd want people to know.
It's enough for people to think they know.
Still, how did you do it?
I think that should stay my little secret.
I promise not to tell anyone. and I'm sure it's
The
an
little
impressive
girl
story.
wants to keep her little secrets. Oh, flirting option, really?
Perhaps if
Let's
I
give
knew
it a
you
try.
better.
I certainly hope we'll get a chance to know each other better. There are other Sith on Alderaan, but it's rare to get the time to just talk.
Shall we continue the flirt?
I hope we do more than just talk.
Well, maybe we can both get our wish. I need to do some work for my lady right now, but in the meantime, good luck.
Getting a little
Seriously?
friendly, huh? There's only one way that ends, as far as I've seen.
He's just a toy. I'll play and throw him away when he stops being new and shiny.
Well, he don't look very new or shiny now. But then, all these nobles kind of rub me wrong. I guess it's none of my business, huh?
That line about the toy is definitely going into the intro of the episode. Well, because you've already seen the intro, you know it. Nomar Organa, the youngest son of the third brother of the Lord of House Organa, Nomar Organa showed Force sensitivity at a young age and was given to the Jedi Order as a gift by his uncle. As a young man and Padawan, he returned to Alderaan for the first time and soon fell in love with daughter of House Rist. At the time, House Rist was waiting an alliance with House Organa, and both houses saw the match as opportunity to seal their relationship. But the Jedi Order refused to contest to such a politically burdensome marriage. Nomar broke off the engagement and has served the Jedi Order dutifully ever since. What a true nice Jedi! We are about to infiltrate the library, looking for more information. The library is very far away. Let's see about the speeder location.
Welcome. Please select an available travel.
Hey, good news, because we know what BioWare did with, what was it, patch 3.2 or was it 3.2.1? When they allowed traveling with mounts all over the planets, regardless of whether you have discovered that place first. But now back on the topic about walkthrough and playthrough. What I will be doing, hopefully very soon, or the latest would be October, whenever I get access to the new content, Fallen Empire, Knights of the Fallen Empire, the full name, the full title of the expansion. I will be doing a playthrough because it means playing something for the very first time and going through the game's design. After that, the second one will be already a walkthrough, because I will be explaining to those of you who haven't seen it yet what to do, how to do, what the options are, where you can go, what you can do, how to gear up, what mobs to kill, and other things like that. Once you're familiar with the content, you can then do a walkthrough. You can't claim to do a walkthrough when you're going blind. A typical playthrough is what I did and almost finished, not yet, is with my Dragon Age Inquisition series on my other channel. The Alderaan Mountains, you can read that if you like, I will just close it. I'm trying to do a walkthrough with The Witcher now. I've just started the series for this game because I bought it about a month ago, 2 months ago, I'm not sure. And I'm just preparing to start actually. I've just released 2 or 3 videos already. They're mostly heavy on story, and on the 3rd or maybe 4th episode there will be a little bit of voiceover included. But I really want to show quality gameplay, which means I have to go through the story first and the quests, and then I'll have to go back to an old save location. And I will replay that for recording purposes, because it is a vast game, and sometimes the first play around can be clumsy, and it will actually save me time instead of just editing and deleting awkward parts where I might get lost, or where I don't know what I'm looking for, or how to kill the mob, or how to craft the potion, or things like that. But let's not talk about other games, right? This is stupid. This is the Star Wars The Old Republic channel. and we are playing Star Wars The Old Republic. We shouldn't talk about other awesome games, regardless of how awesome they may be. I very rarely read the text here in the quest lines, and sometimes there are interesting hints, mind you. So if you have a time, especially in moments like this when you're traveling long distances, I don't know, but it's very likely that there may be a speeder here, but we'll have to check that maybe later. That would not be the entrance. I don't remember the map, see? I claim to do a walkthrough, and yet I can't remember every single entrance to every single stronghold or a mini city or whatever these pretend to be. But I suppose the entrance is right here, yes. Well, my mistake was not discovering this part of the path over here. Usually, most of the time, if you try to save up time and doing the shortcut, you end up doing the long way around. Well, at least that's the case with me, especially when the map is undiscovered.
Hello again.
Going stealth so I don't attract these guys' attention. I don't need to kill mobs without purpose. And I know that I promised all of you in the few previous videos that I will be playing with my tank companion, but since I'm not prepared for today's video, meaning he is very weak, I don't want to just waste time playing with him because he's gonna be dying very soon and very easy. This is why I've decided to go with this guy. He is a DPS and I haven't researched him, but let's say for the purposes of testing right here, right now, I will play with all of his abilities. Usually some of the abilities are better to stay off, but in this case I don't think I should care too much. That's gonna be an interesting pool, don't you think? Alright. Here is a surprising moment. I definitely didn't expect this would be a one-shot. Oh, terminate, of course. Always interrupt the damn terminate. I just wasn't paying attention. And it's even more interesting to note that these guys are half damaged. What the hell is happening? They're supposed to go back to full health. Seriously, that's my first defeat and I'm getting the tutorial just now. Oh, how lovely.
How's this for shooting?
All right. A minor setback, and because I can easily pass near these guys using stealth, because I am the stealth version of the advanced class for the Sith Inquisitor, I could not kill them. However, I do want to kill them, just not really sure how. Maybe I could start with Overload. I do believe that's gonna be the best solution. Or maybe Mind Trap, yes. Let's go with Mind Trap first. I will not be cutting out this failure because even though I claimed multiple times already to my own shame to be doing a walkthrough, there are mistakes always. You can never be perfect. Will they see me? No, because they are far enough, and on top of that they are 2 levels below me. But because I'm entering an instance here now, the mobs are actually rescaled to my level.
Take that.
Oh man. I will after all try with the tank companion and see how it goes. Alright, a little bit of a burst attempt and we actually managed to take him down. But this Terminate is really frustrating. Beyond frustrating. The librarian person just had to die. That's how we do it. Alright, the tank companion did the good job, but since I have all of his abilities activated, he actually did some kind of AoE, or maybe I did, I'm not really sure, I think it wasn't me. But that's not important. The important part is when you stun something or someone, just don't wake them up, don't ruin the stun. Let's see, are we going to find what we were looking for? You search the Alder library, sifting through countless records until you stumble on something of interest, the record of an engagement party.
I thank you all for gathering here. Friends, family, everyone. As you know, this is the day that Rahana and I were to announce our intentions to be married.
No. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Rahana. But there's been a change.
You coward!
I have a responsibility to the Jedi Order. I have decided to continue with my training in the Force. Off-world.
It's your family, isn't it? They talked you out of this.
Damn Organas think you're too good for us. For my daughter? You'd better be sorry. You will be sorry.
Alright, that's kind of a bump, or bummer, for an engagement party. Return to Alana Thul. We know that every subscriber has a free pass, free quick travel, without cooldown, and I believe this should be the closest point. Hello, Cantina. Oh, you want to talk to me? Next time. The two silver guys were a tough pull. Without the stun there would be absolutely no way to kill them. But the game knows that this is a specific class instance for the Sith Inquisitor, and every Sith Inquisitor should have at least this overload. In my case I have 3 CC abilities already at level 30. And even if I wasn't 30, because this class quest is designed for 28 I believe, yes. So at 28 I still have plenty of CC available, plus the knockback, remember.
We may need to take action. Ah, Sith. Sorry to keep you waiting. I hope your search in House Alderaan was fruitful. I've been anxiously
That's how you
dreaming up
address me?
scandals we could catch the spotless Nomar Organa in.
Not really a scandal, but he was engaged once.
Engaged? Interesting. Jedi aren't usually the marrying kind. Let me see.
But there are
Engagement
exceptions, my
announcement,
dear.
Nomar and Rihanna. My goodness, this is juicy. Must have been somewhere between 20, 30 years ago. Long before I was born, but I remember hearing my nurses talking about it. The
How old
sister
are
to the
you?
Lord of
You look
House
like a
Risk was
20-year-old.
engaged to a prominent noble against the wishes of both their families. The coward broke it off.
Where is this girl now? What is she doing?
Oh, Lady Rahana Rist has developed quite the reputation. Rist is a house of highly trained assassins, and Lady Rist is no exception. But she is perhaps most noted for her stubborn refusal to marry, and for the humiliations she pours on those who ask.
Do you think she still loves Nomar Organa?
I'd say it's a fair bet. If Rahana is Lady Rist, I think it's quite clear that she is. Then the suitor is our perfect Jedi, Nomar Organa. And if she is still in love with Nomar, then you may be able to convince her to lure Nomar to Alderaan.
My words will be sweet as honey.
But be wary. To reach Rahana Rist, you'll have to contend with the deadliest assassins on Alderaan. Good luck, Sith.
Good to see you again, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a report to make to my lady.
What's your report about?
There are rumors that House Organa is planning a strike.
Is anybody mad
Lady
that I
Alderaan
didn't
wanted me to
continue
find
the
out if
flirt?
there's any truth to them.
Oh, come on. Another option. Let's do it.
Passion before duty, Sith.
Did you have something in mind? My report will keep.
I thought you might show me where you live in this place.
I do have some very comfortable rooms nearby. I could order us some food, some wine. We could talk more freely there.
Forget the food, straight to the chase. Lead the way, never mind. Let's do a
Just
lead the
show
way.
me where the fun is.
Good. Excellent.
Now the screen goes dark. And when we return... Oh no. Oh, okay, yes. First this, then we go dark. And then we switch back to the moment after everything fun has actually happened.
Very pleasant, wasn't
As
it?
if someone
Glad to
censored
keep
the
you any
game.
longer. You still have a great deal to do.
Your voice irritates me.
Well, I'm
This
sorry.
isn't exactly the
I
Good
guess.
Togruta.
Good luck finding your artifact, then. It was an honor to have met you.
You too, my friend. Thank you for, I don't know what. I still feel weird saying thank you for the nice evening, nice meal. Whatever else we had while the screen was black. Find the Rahana Rist is the next mission. But this will be episode 14. I hope you have enjoyed this episode 13. Before I wrap up the video, after the screen went black again, I'm back and I want to show you this and this. These are the 13's name. I don't know if it's a coincidence or maybe just good luck. On the 13th episode of the walkthrough, I have 13 names selected. These are all the 26 comments that are present at this moment. But of course, some of us typed multiple comments in the dialogue, in the conversation. And only 13 names are the unique ones, without myself, obviously. What I will do is pick a random number from 1 to 13 using a random number generation tool. I've been using that before, so it wouldn't be a surprise. And the winner will get the brand new Zakuul Armour Set as a reward for spending time enjoying all of my videos, but specifically for this reward, episode 12 of this walkthrough with the Good Assassin Togruta. And most of all, leaving me a comment. It's important because this boosts the ranks of the video, and also it boosts the special number that is generated for social engagement of my channel. The more comments, likes and dislikes, as a matter of fact, this is also social engagement. If you don't like something, please express it why. Don't just click the dislike button, let me know why. And now let's go to the randomness. Random number generator, we go to random.org because I can never remember the damn thing. We go from 1 to 13, we generate a random number 2. And the second one is Daniel H. Let's see if I spelled the name correctly. It is Daniel H. Comment from 1 day ago. Thanks for doing this series. I was struggling to decide whether to level an assassin or a sniper for the stories. I'd heard that both were good. Yes, that's very true. This way I get to level my sniper and watch the assassin story as well. Plus, with it being the good assassin, you are making all the decisions I will not when I get around to playing the story. Also, I think you're right that 20 and 30-minute episodes are best, but I can understand why you went a bit longer this time to finish the planet. Yep, episode 12 is the longest running episode of the series so far, with a total duration of about 42-43 minutes, I believe. This is a very short standalone video, it's not a part of the playthrough. Congratulations, Daniel, thank you for leaving me a comment. I hope that you will keep doing that in the future. I hope you will enjoy your reward. I will send you a personal message here on YouTube asking you for your server, faction and character name, so I will know where I can send the reward. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and I will see you with the next one. Bye bye.